We're thrilled to announce the release of our Customer Acquisition Cost Report, helping B2B marketers easily monitor and report the cost effectiveness of their acquisition strategies. Customer acquisition cost is a KPI that measures how much it costs to get customers to buy your product. And to calculate it, you take the totality of your costs over a period. Think not only paid campaign costs, but also salaries and tech subscriptions by the number of customers acquired over the same period, ultimately giving you an average of the holistic costs involved with acquiring a customer. The idea is that this number should move downwards, which is achieved by either acquiring more customers for the same cost or lowering the cost of acquiring the same number of customers. From this, it's easy to see how CAC is a favorite with investors and C-suites for measuring marketing's efficiency, especially at present when budget cuts are being closely scrutinized. But its use goes well beyond the boardroom. For instance, it offers B2B marketers a guiding star for measuring the efficiency of their efforts, functions as a benchmark for setting realistic pipeline and revenue targets, and helps track changes in go-to-market strategy. And our new CAC report enables you to reap all these benefits without the hassle of manual number crunching. So let's take a look at what's on offer.
The first graph you'll find is the CAC by stage over time. Here you can explore your CAC values by pipeline stage to monitor acquisition costs at different points of the journey. This is particularly useful for the B2B marketer working on making their demand gen efforts more efficient. You'll also have the choice of selecting monthly or quarterly aggregation. And given the length of customer journeys and the time it takes for strategies to take effect, we've usually been setting this to quarterly aggregation so as to get a better view of the trend. Next, we find the stages count over time report. This chart allows you to monitor the acquisition side of things, which you can then use to compare against your CAC. If you're running a demand gen strategy, you want to ideally be seeing this number rise while your CAC remaining low. The third graph on the report shows you the breakdown of costs. This can help you monitor which costs have increased and decreased over the period. It might be that your expanding tech stack is shifting your CAC upwards, so it might be time to renegotiate prices or drop the deadweight altogether. Basically, it helps you examine which of your new efforts are having an impact on costs. Finally, we get to the CAC average customer value chart. This chart helps contextualize the CAC number by helping you monitor the other side of the coin, revenue. The CAC ACV chart basically gives you the answer to how many dollars of revenue am I getting for dollar spent over the specific period. There's a sweet spot to hit here, of course. While you want to have a good ratio of dollar paid to dollar gained, having too low a ratio might mean you're spending too little and possibly missing out on customers as a result. Think scalability here. This chart is also extremely useful when shifting strategies, and it's in this graph where you'll be able to monitor that net effect. And the best thing? To get started with the new CAC report, all you need to do is plot in your fixed cost data, salaries, commissions, tools, etc. into this sheet, which will then combine with all the cost data we're tracking through our integrations, and you're ready to go. Of course, if there are any sensitivities around salaries and commission costs, you can always bundle these together with other fixed costs in the sheet.